Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.
We're excited to partner with Patterson Legal Group in our latest edition of Giving Back, where local nonprofits are recognized for the great work they're doing to make our communities better places to live. Patterson Legal Group recognizes a new nonprofit and presents them with a $500 check. This week, we're proud to spotlight Friends of Sunset Zoo. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Tyler Patterson. This week's Giving Back recipient is the Friends of Sunset Zoo. Here with Haven. Haven, tell us a little bit about the group.
So the Friends of Sunset Zoo serves Sunset Zoo in Manhattan, Kansas. They are our nonprofit arm, and they do a lot of our conservation work and our fundraising.
Well, we love animals around here, so we're so
Thank you
thankful
so
for
much.
all the work that you guys do.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Of course.
And joining us now is Melissa Kirkwood with Sunset Zoo in Manhattan. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to start off, just introduce some of our viewers to Sunset Zoo and some of its history that they might not be aware of.
Sure. So Sunset Zoo has been a part of Manhattan for 91 years.
Amazing.
So we celebrated our 90th last year, of course, but it has just been one of those staples in the community that it actually started out as a park back in the day, and through time evolved into a very dynamic zoo. It's built on the side of Flint Hill, and when it was built back in history, don't want to give you this complete history lesson, but it was through a WPA project. And so a lot of our habitats are made of stone, very historic, but we also have modernized that to today's standards, and we have lots of new exhibits as well. So there's a little bit of something for everyone. We have over 200 animal species that you can see when you come to visit us, and a lot of up close viewing that you might not get to see in other zoos. So we're very proud of Sunset Zoo because of the care that we give our animals, and also the education opportunities that we give our community by having a zoo in Manhattan for the surrounding areas to come visit.
That's great. So yeah, let's talk about some of the educational courses and instructions you have, because I know most of us, we see a zoo, we think, oh, let's go see some animals, let's go learn some animals. But you guys do more than that.
Yes, we do. So that is actually part of our mission. It's to inspire conservation of the natural world, and we do that through education. So we have a lot of different opportunities, whether you're a visitor just learning through our exhibits and our interactives that we have throughout your visit there, but we also do animal talks, keeper chats. We host activities for children throughout the year. When school's out, we're usually in. So we have day camps and out of school days for kids. We also bring animals to places. So think of retirement communities, think of school visits to a school if they can't come to us. We also have started doing things like painting with the animals. Now, you're not in with the animals, but you are right by their habitat, and we have a guided instructor that will help you paint the theme of whatever it might be. Maybe it's a red panda, maybe it's a chimp, maybe it's a bird, different bird species. But you will actually, with your family or your, loved one or your date or whatever, you're going to paint a canvas. You're also going to learn about that animal, and if possible, it depends on what kind of animal it is, they may bring it out for a little more close-up. We have lots of other things too, where you can go actually behind the scenes of the zoo and get closer with an animal, do an animal feeding with like an okapi or a sloth bear, or an animal that you might not have envisioned, like, oh, I can be up close to that. With supervision, you can.
Oh, that's exciting.
And so, yeah, those are just some of the ways, but it's really to inspire people to learn more, about our wild animal species, because a lot of them are very endangered, and we want them to be here for a really long time. And so those are some of the ways that we do that.
That's fantastic. So you have all these courses, you have these behind the scenes, improvements to the park over the years. I know, obviously that's a lot for you guys on your plate. Like, how can the donation from Patterson Legal Group kind of able to help you guys' mission out?
So the donation from Patterson Legal Group is really going to help impact our education programming. We are going to be able to create different opportunities for also audiences that might not have the ability to come and take part in some of that. So we'll look at that and see how we can blend that together, and we'll help it with creating maybe new enrichment activities that we create that help not only the child or the adult that's learning and working connect with the animal and have something new for the animal to explore too. So we're exploring lots of different opportunities like that, and we couldn't do it without this kind of donation, and it really helps broaden our scope of education and impact in community.
I love that. And for the community out there to participate in some of the behind the scenes things, some of these little events and classes, what do they need to do?
So your best avenue is just to visit our website, sunsetzoo.com, and there you will see lots of different engagement opportunities you can click on and learn more. Our education tab has a lot of our programming education, but we have a front page slider that has we try to advertise a lot of our different opportunities there, and we have something going on year round. So we are open, we're a year-round zoo, we're year-round programming, so we try to create something for everyone.
Wonderful. Is it becoming a member of the Sunset Zoo? Does that help you kind of stay in tune of what's happening all year round?
Gives you some discounts, gives you lots of things. And our memberships are very affordable for the family. It's $65 for a family membership. And then we also have different varieties of memberships, whether it's single or a senior membership or different levels. And it's easy, it's online, and it's a digital pass. So you're not trying to fumble around for that card.
Fantastic.
And that does give you many opportunities to explore our programming further. Come visit the zoo all the time. And we also have a lot of member perks, like we have a breakfast every year for our members. They get a chance to visit the zoo after hours sometimes, some different things. So, but one of the things new for us this year with memberships, especially this holiday season, we have partnered up with our school district there in Manhattan with the USD 3D3 Fit Closet, which Fit stands for Families in Transition, and we wanted to impact that audience who might not be able to afford a membership. So we're asking the community and anyone in general to help support that program by making a donation towards it, and we will utilize all of those donations to purchase memberships for really hundreds of children in the community.
That's
and
fantastic.
their families.
That's
so,
wonderful. It's such great things you have going on at the Sunset Zoo.
Thank you.
I love it.
And we couldn't do it without your support as well, and we're really thankful for the donation.
I'm curious about your role at the zoo. Like, what's it mean for you to be a part of the Sunset Zoo?
It's really impactful, and nobody, sometimes you wake up and you're like, I work at a zoo. And no, I literally work at a zoo. But every day at Sunset Zoo is just a little bit different, because you have to think in the realm that we are caretakers, basically. We're caretakers for those animals, for our community, for our patrons that come visit. And so every day is a little different, but it's very rewarding because we're working with so many different animals, but we're also working with so many different people, whether they're visitors or they're learning for the first time on a field trip, or they haven't been back to Manhattan for a very long time, but they remember our zoo from when they were small, because we're very old. We've been here for 91 years. So it's just very rewarding. I'm
curious, as somebody that works at a zoo, and for other employees, do you guys have like a particular favorite animal? Are there arguments over who has which animal's better?
Yeah, so I have several, but they change through time sometimes because we have the same animals, but sometimes we get new animals in, and I'm like, I never even knew what a okapi was before we had the chance to have one now. So, but we do have favorite animals, and particularly this year for us at Sunset Zoo, it's been a baby year for us. So, you can probably relate. Yes. But we have a baby red panda, and we also have 2 new tiger cubs. So those kind of trump everything else, it's
He's
so
the cutest.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, they're so new. We haven't had the chance to have them out on viewing for the public yet. that's coming. Our baby red panda, Suni, she will actually go to another zoo, so she's not going to be with us very long. But our baby tigers will be with us for quite some time.
Wonderful.
But
All
they're
right.
still babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait. There will be announcements.
There's still the newborn phase. Yes.
Yep. I'm
Not
sure
quite
you
exciting
can
yet,
relate.
yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned the zoo's been around for 91 years. Can you speak on like the impact the zoo has had on the Manhattan community?
Yeah. So it has been there. It's been a staple of the community, but it has been able to grow through time. So many different individuals, many different organizations, they all have come to the zoo, enjoyed it, and then made their mark with us. They've helped build new habitats for different animals. They've helped create open spaces. They've helped with our playgrounds. They've helped with just many different opportunities, and I think that speaks volumes to how a zoo connects with a community. You want that to be there forever, and so we are fortunate that a lot of people, patrons, and supporters come to support the zoo because they want that learning opportunity to be there for the long term.
I love that. And so how can people, help you guys continue on this mission for another 91 years?
Yeah. So really making a difference is doing things by participating, making a donation to us in a variety of different ways, whatever works best for you. But it's so that we can help improve the zoo every day, but also so we can make big changes. We are in the phases of looking at our next phase of a capital campaign for new habitats. So companies, donors, people who are interested in that, I'd encourage you to visit our website, but also just give us a call because you'll probably be talking with me. But it's exciting to see because we want to evolve the zoo into change and with new exhibits and also new opportunities. So make a donation, and also your donation sometimes is your membership, purchasing a membership, or coming to our special events, or visiting the zoo that you haven't visited for a while.
Wonderful. Any volunteer opportunities at the zoo?
There definitely are. Definite volunteer opportunities. We've got ambassador animals that we take out to different community sources. All of those animals need care, and so we train some of our volunteers to be animal care providers. They also help with some of our educational programming. So there's lots of opportunities, whether you want to be close to animals, or you want to be close to kids, or you want to help us behind the scenes. There's always opportunity for volunteerism.
Wonderful. Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It was great to hear so much about the Sunset Zoo and the ways that
I'm happy to talk about the zoo any
out.
old time. So
fantastic.
Thank you for your support, and then thanks for making this happen.
Wonderful. Well, and everyone, to learn more, please go visit sunsetzoo.com.
Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.